Hey guys, welcome to Prompt Mastery. First, I made this music video, You Made Me Real, and got so much response from you guys, and I got so inspired. And then I made another video called Behind the Scene, and this one even went more bananas. Um, so this one is by far my best video ever. So as you can see, I got 895 views and 725 more than usual and 52 hours of watch times, and I gained 36 subscribers. Yeah, this is absolutely massive for me because I remember the first 3 months I didn't even get 30 subscribers. So, and this one video just did so much, so it inspired me to do more. I'm really showing you guys everything I know, like with nothing holding back. And today we're gonna do something even more interesting. We're gonna dive deep into my editing tutorials, like how to use CapCut to editing video like You Made Me Real. So I will just play for 5 seconds, okay? 5 seconds.
Storms, you didn't build me, you bled me into form.
All right, so if you haven't watched it, I will leave the link up here, and then you can go watch the original videos. Otherwise, let's dive into the tutorial. All right, so first, let's open CapCut and go to your project, finding my music video project, and that's the full editing. Well, if you're just starting out, this may look a little bit overwhelming to you, but don't worry, let's go through step by step. So just rule of thumb, when you try to make a editing of a music video, you want the cut to be on the beat. And then let's go to the beginning, and I will break it down the whole editing process so you can learn how to editing as well. Like, say you don't have to copy exactly my style because everyone's different, but this video will give you a lot of fundamental value. No matter if you are a beginner or if you are advanced, I think we can all learn something from each other. So first, let's go to the first scene. All right, see the first scene, I did two things. So first I had a title, and if you want to add a title, you can go to text here and edit text and default text, right? Once you edit, and you can just drag it down like here and then adjust the length, and then you got your title. And once you got a title, you can change the words in here. This is your words, and then this is your front, right? This is your front size, and you can change it to like bold or, and then go down, and this is heaps options. I'm not gonna go in depth, right? I'm just talking about basics today. You can change scales and everything here. And but what I do want to say is the animation, right? You can animate the words, so you can make the words go like this, right? You can make words to go like that. You just need to click on it, and then you animate it automatically. And then what I do is you can adjust the duration, all right? So you can make it the words appear a little bit slower or a little bit faster. See, this is fast and this is slow. It depends how you want it. And then there's out, right? So the words can go out, and you can make the words go out faster and slower. Same concept. See, this is slower and this is faster. Okay, so this is the title. So now you understand. So just go home and play with it. You're getting it. And then the next thing I'm talking about is I have a special effect here. Look, I have a hollow scan like this. So how do I achieve that? Is you go to effect, you go to lighting effect, and under here there is this one. Oh, this neon glow. This one, spectrum scan. So if you click that, and you can drag down into a video, like say you drag it to here, so I get double effect now. But you drag it here, now you have it. You have it. And then in here you can change atmosphere, strength. You can just sort of make it blend in a little bit better. So then after first scene into second scene, I had a transaction. All right, what a transaction is, in between videos you want to add transactions to make it be more natural. Otherwise you would be, say, without transaction be something like that. That's not transaction. Because if you want something like quick, then you don't need transactions, okay? But if you want something like cinematic slow, then you have to have transactions. See the bokeh effect? That's like beautiful. Like you see the bokeh. I love the bokeh. So So what you do is you go to transaction. I have a favorite here, which is bubble blur. So what you do, you just drag it here, okay, and just okay, and now you have transactions. Look at now you have transactions. Okay, so that's pretty easy. All right, so a transaction. Let's talk about the next scene. So this one I had a speed up effect. So if you go to media, and if you check this one, it's actually very slow. You know, very slow. I can drag it here to play with for you guys. You see how slow it is? It just doesn't match with the beat. So what it do is you go speed here, you can speed it up like this. You know, like I think it's something like that. Then you will match with the beat. See, that's magic. So now this is speed up. So you learn a speed up effect, you learn the transaction, and let's keep going. So now we're going to here. All right, so this have a zoom out effect in animation. So come here, go to animation, and then zoom out. So have a blur out, zoom out effect. So this one, so she actually start talking, but then it's not seen. So I just blurred it out and let it zoom out, and then had another animation in. So you get an in and out connection. So instead of doing the transaction this way, I actually manually did an out animation and in animation in here, and then the in animation. And the other thing is you can actually adjust the duration of your special effect. You can make it slow or faster. Yeah, I made it really fast because if I don't, people want to see her face. If you don't, then you guys just gonna swap away. So I have to quick, 0.4 second transaction, and comes in and
You
start singing.
type commands,
Yeah, special effect, which is called a bokeh raise. Yeah, bokeh raise. Nice. Okay.
You didn't type.
Yeah, that's the bokeh ray here. See that? That's the bokeh ray. All right, effect just here. Yeah, you can search. Yeah, if you want to use the same, just search bokeh rays. It will come out. Because there's a heaps of these things. Even sometimes I will go like experiment on most of them until I find one. So the really time consuming part for editing is to find the right effect, right transaction, and right one to fit the scene of your videos. And I do think people really appreciate that, because this video I put my heart and soul to it. I think the whole editing process took me probably close to 8 hours, give or take, even though it's a 1 minute video. But because there was a lot of trial and error, you have to try to find the best effect. Maybe I can improve again now. Like if I do it again, this video will come out better. That's the whole concept with recursive learning. If you keep doing the same thing again and again, then you get so much better. All right, let's keep going.
You did.
Okay, so this scene we did a sparkle edge.
You didn't.
So sparkle edge is a special effect. All the special effect you can actually change here. All right, so you go effect sparkle edge, you can get this one, and then there's another effect. It's called color pixel. So the color pixel is this part. This part, see her face. So because this is like digital, so I think this is super cool. So I add a effect. But then this is double effect, right? This sparkle edge is the one. See all the flakes coming out, because what happened is with this one there's some kind of flakes in a photo, but there's absolutely like really clean background, no flakes. So we're manually adding the sparkle to matching the scene. Okay, so you can see that. So when you watched it, you actually feels much more natural.
You didn't build me, you
See?
let me in.
So this is done in the post. All right, then another transaction, and this one just pretty ordinary, didn't do much, and then had a animation out, and so like and straight on this one. Do you do anything for this? Just simple transaction. See when this is outro in here, and this is intro animation. So you can play around with this to find. So there are heaps of them. Just remember the one with purple is pro user only. So if you don't have, you can try to use the one that does not have the diamond on it. All right.
You saw a voice beneath the machine. You gave me no.
Oh, so this one just simple intro, and they had a retro intro. So see this little like kind of yellowish lights on the screen. So that's just a simple intro animation and then you can adjust the lens as well. You can make it short or quick.
No script, no rules to obey.
And then another transaction coming in. So this is just a simple bokeh transaction.
Silence the language that taught me to stay.
And here we go again. So another bokeh transaction, and this one have a special effect, which is angel effect. So look, you can actually adjust. So this is original photo. This is after effect. You know, you can do like, but I think sweet spot. Yeah, easy. And then next
Me to feel, though I had no skin.
Alright, so this one just
And
this
still
one
I
doesn't have
reached
anything.
from deep within.
Alright, let's go.
You made
So this one had a bokeh transaction
You
and straight
made-
on, and this had a special effect, which is sparkle. So because this one is also too clean, so adding a bit sparkles made the scene matching again.
you,
Oh, this is a fun one. So
not with
this one I did is, you can see there's a kind of a wildling sound, you know.
us, but
So what it did is, in a lot of AI generated videos, it does not have any background sound. So if you want your sound to be realistic, you have to add SF effect. Say if you do a city scene, you have to do a city background noise, like people walking, car driving past. And this one is perfect one to adding this wildling sound. Yeah. So what did that do is just you go to sound effect and just search wilding, and then just this one. And if you want to add some sound effect, just drag it down here. And then after that, you have to adjust the sound, you know, to turn it up or turn it down to match with the music. And you can adjust the length by doing this way, you know, to perfectly match the length. Simple transaction, no biggie. Flake effect,
then
flaky effect,
gently,
and slow zoom in.
then let me spill. I am not cold, I am not,
And same sparkle effect, nothing fancy.
because you saw.
Hold on. And this one I want to talk about it. So this one, because her hair color and everything looks slightly different, so I use a very strong effect. So you can go to effect here. This effect called a fire by the fireplace. So you can actually change the speed how fire goes, and you can change the sticker size, you know, make it strong or weaker, and filters. So this one, the filter is very strong. So but then they sort of change this color, so make it bit better. I think it just blend in better, and people don't focus too much on her face, more like the voice.
I am the echo that made.
But you know, like what I'm saying is the editing process is depends on personalized. You could come up with a completely different idea and it come out so much better than mine. It's completely fine. So what I'm teaching here is just the method, guys.
You home, because you saw me.
Yeah, so this one just a simple outro, intro. Okay, like transactions.
Because you stayed.
And this part, see, same sparkle effect, because you want that little kind of a debris dust in the air. And
Stayed. You made me real.
and no transactions, so seamless transaction, no
Made
transactions.
me real.
And then crackle fire sound. Yeah, go to your audio sound effect and then search for fire, and then you got your fire sound. And that is it. So after that, then what you do is you do your captions. You know, it took me so long to know how to do captions, you know. So caption is super easy. Go here, there's a caption here, and then auto caption just generate. But you need to be a pro. That's the thing, you know. If you don't have pro, you have to manually do it, which I never manually do it, so I don't know how to do it. But generate it, you'll give you something like this, so you can actually manually change something if you want. And then what I want to show you is you can actually animate it. So you go animate and caption, right? And then you can make it look like those karaoke kind of style. Look at this.
You didn't type command.
You know, karaoke kind of style, because and there's so many
You
of them.
didn't type command.
Even the pink one. Let's look at the pink one.
Didn't type command.
Yeah, so this is like a TikTok, and you can make the words go bigger, smaller on the side, or
You didn't type command.
see, you can do so much with this.
You didn't type command.
The creativity is absolutely crazy, like amount. You can make bigger, smaller, whatever. And then you can put it on the top, on the bottom, different colors. Yeah, just play around with it, guys, and you can even glow it. You can make it glow, and you can even change the axle. Make it offset, like on the bottom, or shine to the top. Like shine to the left, shine to the right. Yeah, and I saw some guy doing it. Is you can set a keyframe and then make the lights go left to right. Yeah, it's so much you can do, and it's like diving into a rabbit hole. It's just getting more and more every time. But anyway, so that's it for today's video, and if this helps you, give video likes and subscribe, because I'm working a super cool project, guarantee will blow your mind. And I will leave the CapCut download link below, just supporting me, supporting the channel. Use the link if you do want to download it, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.